Hello everyone, this is Psycho Blue R2K here, bringing you an episode on how nway can fix certain characters. And today's episode is Danny Delgado, the Iron Bison from Power Rangers Wild Force. And, well, Danny Delgado has not been popular in ladder in quite a long time since he came out. When he came out, he was actually pretty good for a rare, but then he dropped down so hard because of a lot of problems I have with his movesets that kind of make him not that great. A lot of issues. I mean, he's good as a health-based character because he does have a lot of health. And as you can see, I haven't really leveled him up because why would I? Danny's not good at all to level up. And I have issues with two of his moves that kind of feels like it needs to be changed. So let's get on to training and test it out. So yeah, when he came out, he was actually not that bad for a rare because at the time we only had a certain amount of characters, and he was one of the best ones. But as time went on, and this game has been on for 3 years, this character has not seen any changes, hasn't got no buffs, anything. It's like, anyway, just don't want to level him up. Or not level him up. Fix him. But I think he needs some fixes. And my only issue is his middle slot, really. And for me, like, this move is not that bad. It's supposed to be what it is. It's supposed to be a strike. You could cancel it. This move is pretty much a pushback. That's cool. It sets it up. My only issue is Bison Charge. Yeah, it's a good move, but I don't like that it's a pushback. And, you know, if you're far away, you know, your opponent could just dodge back and just block the move in time. I think maybe Bison Charge should be a stun as soon as it hits instead of a pushback. As soon as you hit him with stuns, that'll kind of allow you to sum up because he doesn't feel like he's a combo kind of character. Axe Fury, that move I have an issue, and that's being that it doesn't combo correctly. And what I mean by combo, it has an issue where if you send someone up in the air, can I not? Okay, yeah. Let me cycle this out because it's just RNG. It has an issue where, let me get rid of this move. Let me see. There's my issue. It literally stands them there instead of keeping them up in the air. Your opponent could just block that and go for their combos. And I feel like either you make that move a stun. See what I mean about that move? That they could block it so slow. Why didn't nway just speed up the speed of Bison Charge and make it a stun instead of a pushback? And this move, maybe make this a sweep on the first hit, and I need to keep them up in the air. And then the last hit being like a stun. Kind of like Putty. Or actually make the move like Putty where they can't block it. Once they hit like that, that's it. They're stun, 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 and then you do that. That would be kind of interesting to have them like that. Because Danny has no like combo potential to keep him opponent up in the air. The assist you use to bounce him up in the air keeps him like grounded. They could block that move. So make this one a stun instead of a pushback. You send them to flying, you can't combo. You have to literally rush or trap them in the corner to do a combo, and I don't see that. These moves are fine. You can cancel that and back away. They're poke damage. It's just Bison Charge and Axe Charge just feel useless. Like, you could stun them right there instead of look how far they fly to do a combo. Or why don't you make Axe Fury a breaker? Like it hits them like automatically like that. And then stun. Or at the end it pop up. It'll be interesting. Like there's certain moves you can make Danny good. He needs to be good on ladder. And there is no way to make this character good unless you make changes to his middle slot. See what I mean? You cannot combo. Just fix it where you can actually keep them up in the air if you can keep comboing. And then the last hit would be like a stun. Kind of like make them like Putty. They cannot block it. Make it where you could combo potential. Or that, make it a sweep on the first hit to keep him up. There's a lot of ways to make these moves work. Make this a stun instead of a pushback, because that's the only way. Look, you can't do much with it. Look how slow that is to start up. Why don't you increase the speed and make it a stun instead of a pushback? Make this move like putty. Like literally like putty. You can just go there and then a stun at the end. That's my only issue. That's the only issue I have with Danny Delgado is like if you fix his middle slot, he'll be good on ladder. People will use him again. The whole point of these buffs and nerfs is like you're supposed to buff certain characters that people wouldn't mind playing. And I'm pretty sure people ask for Danny to be buff in a while. But anyone hasn't done that yet. So I say like you keep his primaries fine. And I think you should make Bison Charge a stun and speed up the attack. So when he hits, it stuns instead of a pushback, because your pushback is sitting on flying. You cannot do any combos after that. And Axe Fury, make it like putty. As soon as you hit, they cannot block. Or make it a sweep on the first hit. That way they can stay in the air, or at least fix it where you can actually keep them comboed up in the air. Instead of like doing a couple hits and then they land, they could block your attack. They could literally out block him. I mean, Danny could be good if you guys actually take the time to fix him. But that's my take on it. What's your guys' thoughts? What would you change about Danny? What would you fix him? Would you fix him, or would you just, like, not even use him? Because I think nway could fix these characters and make them good on ladder. But yeah, that's today's episode on how nway can fix certain characters. This is Psycho Blue R2K. Peace.